I have made vision boards in the past, but never taken them as seriously as I did at the start of 2024. Basically what changed is that I went into it this time with the intention and desire to work for what I wanted instead of just sitting around and waiting for some magical spell to be cast from the glue and tape and scissors and pictures that I was putting on a board. Here is a glimpse of my 2024 goals. So here, as you can see, is my 2024 vision board, which I made digitally. And here is a list of everything that came true from that board. I finally made my dream group of friends. I started my YouTube channel and surpassed my goal of 5K subscribers, so thank you guys for being a part of that one. I got healthier hair. I went to my dream concert. I graduated from college. I embraced physical fitness, which is something I've always really struggled to do in the past. And I embraced all my fears and faced every single one of them. So why did my vision boards never work in the past? Well, for starters, I went into it caring way more about the aesthetic look of the vision board. I wanted it to look pretty. Next, I was setting a lot of unrealistic goals, which included getting famous and being a millionaire. Maybe I could have done that in a year, but that's a little unrealistic for the life that I'm living right now. I was not doing anything to achieve these goals other than manifesting and doing my morning affirmations. No wonder. No wonder it didn't come true. Anyway, and I was basing everything on a highly influencer social media lifestyle. So, in today's video, I am going to take you guys through how I create my vision boards and how I have mastered the magic of making everything on it come true. If you consider hard work to be magic. So with all that being said, hello, my name is Jillian. Welcome to my channel, Let's Shake Hands. Everything I post on here is how to romanticize a life without being so digital. No social media, no phones, no blue light, no doom scrolling, all of that. And because I think it's about time that we act as the superheroes that this world needs and rescue ourselves and those that we love from these devices. Because let's face it, they're ruining everything. So if that interests you, why don't you guys subscribe? 2025 is going to be the year of the digital detox. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to inspire you guys with today, with the vision boards and everything. We're going to be ditching the phones, which is actually kind of silly because I did make a digital vision board, but there's room for hypocrisy here. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So what is a vision board? On the off chance that you've clicked on this video and don't know what one is, it is basically where you compile a bunch of pictures that coincide with your goals for the year and or your dream life in general, and you cut them up, you put them together. You can do it digitally or you can paste it on a poster board. I like to make a playlist as well, which I'll talk more about later. But basically the point is that this is something that you will look at almost, if not every day, and it is meant to act as a form of motivation. Because if you're constantly looking at the life that you want and desire, then you're more susceptible to achieving it. Now, a lot of people chalk that up to manifestation, the law of attraction, stuff like that. I personally don't believe in that kind of thing. To me, all that manifestation and law of attraction is good for is a mindset shift, which then pushes you to actually do the work to achieve it. But I feel like the issue with manifestation is that a lot of people just think it's like a magic potion. Like, boom, Expelliarmus, I'm rich. No. So that is what a vision board is. So now let's talk about how to actually make one. I personally start by listing off all of my goals, and I start doing this in the last couple weeks of the end of the year. So the last few weeks of 2024, I was writing down my goals as I would think of them. Like, oh, this is something I want to achieve in 2025, write it down. And I think it's really important to think realistically, which is something that I have not done in the past, where I've been like, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna marry a celebrity, and that's all gonna happen this year, and my life is gonna change. I mean, maybe, but no, that did not happen, and whatever. But in saying that, I feel like there is no harm in putting a little bit of, some crazy things on there, because you never know, like I said. So for me, my definition of crazy for my 2024 vision board was marrying a British man. However, personally, I will be sticking to more realistic goals this year. So what are some of my goals for 2025? I do have a video on my channel where I go more in depth into each of these, but I'm just going to be kind of listing them off in this video. I want to lead, which I always pick a word for every new year. So 2024 was fearless, and like I said earlier in this video, I achieved that. This year's word is lead. I want to get my 100K play button. So again, if you want to help me get there, subscribe. Love you. Thank you. A new car. I want to finish my novel that I've been working on for about 3 years. I want to date because I don't do that. It disgusts me, but I'm gonna date. Stop people pleasing. Go out more. I want to read 50 books this year. I want to get a big girl job. Go on more podcasts because I had the honor of being invited onto some podcasts last year, which was amazing. And then I want to keep working on my female friendships. And then my unrealistic little silly one is that I want to get invited to attend the Superman premiere. So, James Gunn, please give me a call. Thank you. Anyway, and also one more is I want to embrace just being a girl, being wild, having the best time ever. And when I think of that, I think of dancing, whether that's like going to a class, which I used to go to dance classes when I was younger and I miss it. I wish I had never quit ballet. That's like the bane of my existence. But I want to get back into dancing, whether that's just dancing around my room, whatever. And speaking of dancing, I'm about to put you guys on the best freaking song of 2025 already. It just came out. My friend Sarah just put out like basically her first song. It's called Love of My Life. I'll put the Spotify code up here. Give that a listen, you guys. It's seriously so amazing and it's so upbeat, so fun, and it seriously will, if your resolution is to dance more, sister, I promise, you're gonna be dancing like crazy. So next is that you want to find photos that align with these goals. So let me go to my Pinterest because the very first thing that I do is make a Pinterest board. I title it Glitter on the Floor. That's the Taylor Swift lyric from the song New Year's Day because I like to caption my boards with song lyrics. And I basically just go through my list of goals and I find pictures that I feel like coincide with. As you can see, there's just a bunch of stuff on here. Each one represents a goal on my goals list. Once I find all of those pictures, I save them to the board and then I download them all to my phone. And then I use an app called PixArt where I then put them all together into a collage and set that as my iPhone wallpaper, my desktop wallpaper, my Google Docs wallpaper. This is the one that I made for 2025. I have so much fun making these. So something else that I think that I have learned recently that is super important for your vision board is to make it personal. So something that I like to do is like you could put personal photos that maybe represent a feeling that you had that you want to bring over into the new year. Or if you want to be an author like me, edit your name onto the bestsellers list, the New York Times bestseller list. Or for me personally, the way that I did that this year is that I put a 100K play button on my vision board and put my name, my channel name on it. So it's as if it's already mine, even though I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. But it's just being able to look at it and to envision it being real. It motivates me every day to get up and film a video, even when I don't want to. And then lastly, pick images that inspire you or make you feel something. Because the entire point of this is motivation, not magic. That is the thesis statement of this video right now. You want to pick images that fill you with drive so that when you look at them, you literally can't help but feel so full and like, you know, I'm gonna get up today and instead of getting on my phone, I'm gonna go for that walk. I'm gonna do that Pilates class. I'm gonna get on LinkedIn and start applying for every job that shows up. Or I'm gonna invest in the stock market. I'm going to do instead of dream. So, like I was saying earlier, make a digital one, make a physical one or the other, or both. It doesn't matter. Just the other night, I actually was hanging out with some friends and we made physical vision boards. So this is mine. Basically just bought a poster board, taped a bunch of these pictures on there. Here it is. It looks different than my digital one because like who has time to make them look exactly the same? But I feel like this one's a little bit more intentional because I had less room to work with. So I put only the most important things on here. So like the car, Blair, being the best, published author, the play button, the premiere, a new job. I put Lois Lane on there to symbolize perhaps journalism. And there's all sorts of fun stuff on here, which I love. And I had that pasted up on my wall right by my bed. So every morning when I wake up, once I put my glasses on because I'm legally blind, it's the first thing I see. And then like when I'm brushing my teeth, I'll just go stand in front of it and just look at it and take it all in. And another avenue for you guys to take, besides just the digital and physical board, is to make a playlist dream board. So mine is called Dream Girl, and I put songs on here that go with my goals. So I have like Doing It Again by Girl in Red because I'm gonna keep fighting my fears and conquering them. That's So True by Gracie Abrams I have for girlhood and friendships. And then like just some romance songs, but also like I have one on here called One of Them Girls by Lee Brice because the last thing I want is to put romance and dating up on a pedestal that it doesn't need to be on. Like I'm good by myself, thank you so much. I put the song Superman on there for clear reasons. Just lots of different songs. Each one has its own particular meaning. Like I even put I put the song Crash My Car by Coin because I'm trying to get a car. I'm not trying to crash it though, thank you very much. I put 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton because I'm trying to get a job. I also put I Can See You by Taylor Swift to manifest a job. Not necessarily a romance at my job, but a job. So yeah, comment down below if you guys have any questions about what any of these songs are on here for, and I'll gladly tell you. But I listen to that constantly, and it just, again, acts as more motivation for me. So now let's talk about the mindset shifts that made my dreams come true for my dream board in 2024. Basically, I decided that I could not sit around anymore and just wait for the universe or God or whatever you believe in to hand me things, because that was getting me nowhere. And my life was very stagnant for a very long time. It wasn't effective for me to just sit around in my room making vision boards and watching self-help YouTubers and like plotting my life out when I wasn't actively running after the things that I wanted or trying to make them mine. So that was what I did all throughout 2024, was anytime something gave me anxiety or scared me or gave me a sense of doom, I was like, I have to do it actually. So I would do it. I would apply for every single job. I would hang out with new people, even if it scared me or made me uncomfortable. And I would literally just get up and do it. I got up and worked out almost every single day. I changed my diet because I was unhappy with my hair and my skin. I wasn't just waiting around anymore. So that is like the biggest thing. Again, it's motivation, it's not magic. So looking at my vision board every day and continuing to add pictures to the Pinterest board whenever I was newly inspired, it helped me so much. You've got to find things that actually motivate you, you know, look up to people that are actually worth looking up to, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and bring this back out for the remainder of the video. A vision board is not meant to be magic, okay? It is motivation. So what I have found to work so much for me is that, but also the ultimate key, I think, is actually gratitude. So the way that gratitude has changed my life for me is that every single night, without skipping it, is that I will pray and tell the Lord 3 things that I'm thankful for from that day specifically. So even if I had a bad day, I have to find at least 3 things to be grateful for. And that has changed my life completely. So no longer am I looking like at my 2024 vision board and getting upset that the majority of it didn't come true. I am so grateful for what did, and that is my springboard into 2025 because I know what works for me now and I know what I need to do. And I am so grateful that I still have more to do because it fills me with purpose, okay? It fills me with purpose. That's what I hope this video does for you guys, is that it fills you with purpose and inspires you to put down your magic wands and just get up and get moving. Like I said, this year is the year of the digital freaking detox. So join me in getting rid of the phone, putting it down, and going out and living life. We can be accountability partners. We've got this, okay? It is motivation, not magic. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it motivated you, inspired you. Send it to somebody who you think might need it. And I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to disconnect for a while. I love you guys. Bye.